I got revenge on my friend for flirting with my husband. Revenge backfires. My most trusted friend dedicated months to luring my husband, believing he needed to explore other options. Now, she's certainly regretting crossing me. Cassie had been my closest confidant since our days sharing a dorm in nursing school. She was a fixture at every significant event in my life, even serving as my maid of honor when I married Dan 3 years prior. We were inseparable, enjoying countless weekend brunches, wine evenings, and double dates when she found a partner, which wasn't often, as her judgment in men was notoriously poor. Dan always expressed his happiness that I had such a supportive friend, frequently cooking extra portions when she visited, knowing her diet often consisted of takeout. Our lives felt perfect until approximately half a year ago, when Cassie ended her latest disastrous relationship with a boyfriend who had been secretly involved with his ex throughout their time together. I was there for her, as always, bringing ice cream and offering my couch for weeks of tearful solace. Dan, too, offered comfort, reassuring her she deserved better and including her in our plans so she wouldn't feel isolated. That's precisely when I began to sense a shift, a strangeness in her behavior. Cassie started sending texts directly to Dan, bypassing our usual group chat. Initially, it was just humorous images, then queries seeking his male perspective on potential dates from dating applications. Dan showed me every message, finding her requests amusing from a man's viewpoint. However, a creeping discomfort settled over me when these texts began arriving late at night. Then came the physical contact. Cassie would playfully grip Dan's arm when he made a joke, place her hand on his shoulder during conversations, and her hugs lingered noticeably longer than normal. At our game night, she chose the seat beside him instead of me, consistently leaning into his personal space. When I later brought it up, she dismissed my concerns, claiming I was being overly suspicious and that she felt like he was a brother to her. Yet, brothers don't typically notice when you switch to push-up bras and plunging necklines, do they? Her wardrobe choices rapidly became absurd. Cassie began to dress as if heading to a nightclub whenever she came over, tiny skirts, crop tops, full makeup for Sunday football. She'd deliberately bend over directly in front of Dan to retrieve things she'd clearly dropped on purpose. She even started wearing my signature perfume and bought an identical dress to the one I wore on our anniversary. Dan noticed and privately confided that he was growing uneasy. The ultimate breaking point arrived during my birthday dinner. Full story on the channel link below. Click now and watch what happened next, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.